Did you know that your business problems can be linked back to a childhood wounding experience? If you're a high achieving, faith based coach, course creator, or entrepreneur, and you're at a major crossroads of change in your life and in your business, and you're wanting to reinvent your business, and you want to attract high paying clients in an authentic, heart centered way and consistently enroll clients so that you can build sustainable generational wealth for things that matter to you and matter to God. If that sounds like you, you're in the right place. Today's message is for you. All right, so I'm going to dive in a little bit deeper around what I mean by this. Every one of us, every entrepreneur, but everyone, we form core wounds and wound patterns as children, even if we came from a pretty good family. These patterns, wound patterns, can cause us to hit a ceiling in our business sales, hit a ceiling in our ability to create impact in the world, and show up in many other ways that can hold us back from fulfilling our God-given calling. That's why it's important for us to solve our business problems externally and internally for lasting change. If we don't, we will keep getting the same old problem again and again until we're forced to deal with it and transform it. But there's a greater purpose behind all of this. And I want you to listen to me really closely, because what I'm about to share is really important. Your ideal clients that you're called to serve have the same core wound and the same wound pattern that you have. That's how you know that you are called to serve them. That's how you start to know who is your ideal client, who is in your tribe as an entrepreneur. That's one of the keys to knowing who is your ideal client. They have the same wound pattern that you have. Oftentimes, our very first business that we start as entrepreneurs was simply a training ground to prepare us to receive a sacred calling and a big assignment that God has placed on our life. I don't know about you, but I've had more than one business, so I get this concept. All right? So let me share with you what that means. If what you've been doing is not working like it used to, or if you keep sensing as a business owner, a coach, consultant, that something just feels out of alignment for you or for your business, and if you have been praying about this, and if you're searching for what is it that I'm really here to do, what is it that God really wants me to do, what is my real topic? What's my real genius zone? What is it that I'm really called to help people with? What's my real niche that I'm really here to be doing? And you've been searching high and low for this. You've been praying about it. You get stuck on it. You overanalyze it. Friends, that is a clear sign that you're getting the call to step up to who you're supposed to be in the world. Let me tell you what I mean by this. I believe this means that you're being called to shift from being a carbon copy entrepreneur with generic messaging and blending in, sounding like other entrepreneurs out there, sounding like other coaches or course creators. It's like being hidden in plain sight. Your ideal clients can't see or hear or understand that you are the person that is called to help them. It's because your messaging is too generic. They don't get it. They don't understand what you solve or what you can help them to do. Or you just sound so much like everyone else, you're blending in, and they don't know who to trust, and they don't know who to go with or who to hire. And what God's really calling you to do, the call, is to bravely become an emerging thought leader entrepreneur with unique and irresistible messaging so you stand out. People, your tribe pays attention to you, and you become the voice of change in your field, in your niche, or on your topic. That is really what's going on. And the reason I know this is because it happened to me. I have been there, let me tell you. I spent so many years struggling with this. Many of you I know, some of you I don't know. If this is the first time that we're being introduced, my name is April Yvette. I'm an award-winning sales strategist, an award-winning inventor. I'm a reinvention specialist and a motivational keynote speaker. Several years ago, I went through a life-changing experience as an entrepreneur. I had to reinvent myself and reinvent my business from the inside out. My messaging was too generic. I was blending in. I sounded like all the other coaches out there doing something similar to what I'm doing. A piece of my sales process was ineffective. That was holding me back. And some of the time I was inconsistent with my marketing. So I was holding back on marketing my services and getting myself out there. The reason why that was happening was because of my wound pattern. A wound pattern that got linked up in my childhood. And I didn't even know that was happening at the time. But because of that wound pattern, I began having a feast or famine cash flow problem in my business. Some months I'd have a lot of revenue. It would be great. I'd be impacting lives. And then other months I would be scraping the bottom of the barrel, barely getting by. This pattern kept going on in my business for years. And to be honest, it nearly broke up my marriage. So when I began to pray about this, and I was seeking God for answers and help to figure this out, I was led to discovering what my core wounds are, what my wound patterns are that got linked up in childhood. I started getting clear, unique, irresistible messaging where I became a one of a kind, yet still irresistible, that my tribe, the people I'm called to, were attracted to me. That can happen for you too in your business. Y'all, that's when I solved my business problems. That's when I began to consistently enroll premium clients into my coaching programs. That's when I solved my problem internally and externally. That's how I was able to triple my sales and triple my impact with a lot less efforting. I could not do any of this without God's help. I'm incredibly grateful. If any of this is resonating with you, I would love for you to give me a thumbs up. Let me know that this is resonating. Type in the comments below, yes, I get it, I understand it, I'm following you. That way I know that this is making sense to you. And then for those of you, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel also. I would love for you to click the bell, make sure you stay in touch. You get all notifications of all of my Facebook, YouTube lives. But I want to invite you to join my free Facebook community. It's a community for high-achieving, faith-based coaches, consultants, and entrepreneurs. And they're in the process of reinventing themselves and reinventing their business, and they want to consistently attract premium clients to their business so that they can help them. Because the money's really a byproduct of how well you serve others and help other people get what they want and need. That's the secret sauce for success in business. So if that sounds like you, somewhere below this video, you can click the link, join the group. And I'm going to be sharing a free live training where it's a much deeper dive in this topic around how your core wounds and wound patterns from your childhood directly impacts your level of sales in your business, your level of revenue, and impact that you're here to make. It's a much deeper dive into what is a core wound. What is a wound pattern? What does that mean? How does it impact your business sales? And what do you need to do about it to shift it? I'm going to be going much deeper into what is your life PhD? What does that mean? Because you have a life PhD. It's what you're called to help your clients with, actually. We're going to go deeper. I'm going to talk to you about how to shift, what does it mean to shift from being a carbon copy entrepreneur and generic messaging and being hidden in plain sight to how to stand out and become an emerging thought leader entrepreneur with clear messaging that is unique to you, that is so irresistible, so compelling, that people stop scrolling and they pay attention to you. And they lean in and want to learn more about what you do. I'm also going to go deeper into what it is, what's this heroic journey that you're on as an entrepreneur? And what does that mean? What's the inner transformation that needs to take place for you to fulfill your God-given calling? And most importantly, it's time to align your business with your calling. When you do that, get ready. That's when the floodgates open and you begin to attract more of your ideal clients with less efforting, more ease, more grace. And your messaging becomes crystal clear and your clients can see you and understand you. And they take action on what you're offering in your content, what you're offering in your live videos, what you're offering in your 5-day challenges and in your Facebook groups, all of that. So somewhere below this video, you can click the link to join the Facebook group. Inside the group, I'm sharing a free training on the heroic journey of entrepreneurship and reinvention. And I would love to connect with you. That is all I have for you today, my friends. I hope this was helpful. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know. Type in the comments below if this was helpful, if you understand what I'm communicating, and I'll see you soon. Bye.